Well, ladies and gents, it would appear that Les Grossman is back. Yes. Tropic Thunder, the character that Tom Cruise epically played, and it was a fantastic part, is back. Or at least he's channeling it in this leaked audio of him raging on the set of Mission Impossible. I'll tell you what, we're going to play the audio, okay, courtesy of The Sun, and I'll leave their video or whatever link down below, just so they can have it as well. But I'll tell you what, can you imagine the likes of Ray Fisher on the set of this? Think of the abuse, the scandal that would be had. He thought Joss Whedon was abusive. Oh, no. Les Grossman, Tom Cruise. That's abuse right there. Look, so basically, we don't actually know the context behind it, but apparently, a bunch of crew members broke COVID safety protocols, but we don't know what they actually did. And he goes off on one. So we're going to listen to it, and then we're going to talk about it.
We are the gold standard. You're back there in Hollywood making movies right now because of us. Because they believe in us and what we're doing. I'm on the phone with every studio at night. Insurance companies. Producers. And they're looking at us and using us to make their movies. We are creating thousands of jobs, you I don't ever want to see it again. Ever. And if you don't do it, you're fired. And I see you do it again, you're gone. And anyone on this crew does it. That's it. And you too, and you too, and you. Don't you ever do it again. That's it. No apologies. You can tell it to the people that are losing their homes because our industry is shut down. It's not going to put food on their table or pay for their college education. That's what I sleep with every night. And the future of this industry. So I'm sorry, I'm beyond your apologies. I have told you, and now I want it. And if you don't do it, you're out. We are not shutting this movie down. Is it understood? If I see it again, you're gone. And so are you. So you're going to cost him his job. And I see it on the set, you're gone. And you're gone. That's it. Am I clear? Do you understand what I want? Do you understand the responsibility that you have? Because I will deal with your reason. And if you can't be reasonable, and I can't deal with your logic, you're fired. That's it. That is it. I trust you guys to be here. That's it. That's it, guys.
That every time you have a thought, it's going to have to tiptoe past my wedding ring. Take control of your actors or I will shut you down. Take!
Well, good God. And that's the thing, right? So the transcript is literally just him ranting. And talking about how the entire industry rests on his shoulders. They really don't. The entire industry doesn't rest on your shoulders, Tom. Calm down, mate. Like, the thing that strikes me here is, one, small man syndrome. You are a small little man. Please just pipe down, alright? The entire industry doesn't rest on your shoulders. You do make a valid point that, yes, people's jobs and careers and homes and things like that. Definitely. Absolutely. But there's a limit. Oh, my God. And I think to myself, why is he so angry? I think he's one of the key producers on this, isn't he? He's got a lot of money tied into this, doesn't he? Probably because he's going to lose out on a lot of money if it does get shut down because of interest rates and stuff like that. Because he's probably a financier. And it's not how to communicate to people, mate. You got to keep it calm, bro. Calm it down. It's incredible. And again, we don't know. We don't know the context behind it. The Sun is a notorious like shit rag. They're horrendous. The Sun is an awful, awful, awful paper. Very little journalism. Awful. So we don't know the context, and they might have actually had like pretty key, massive protocols broken. But Jesus, it's not how you work. That is awful. Who's going to want to work with you again, Tom? Who's going to want to work with you again? You know, like if I see it, you're effing gone and you are, so you're going to cost him his job. If I see it on the set, you're gone and you're gone. What is it? Is it that they didn't wear a mask? Did they get too close to one another? What is it? Unreal. And he just rages. Absolutely rages. But he's talking about how, you know, we are creating thousands of jobs, you mother effers. Well, you are. But what's gonna, like, if he's a financier and they wrap this movie up and they can't release it, how angry he's gonna be when they can't release it? I think it's just because he's a financier. And he says, that's what I think of Universal and Paramount Warner Brothers. Movies are going because of us. Slightly incorrect there, mate. There's been a few movies going. It's not because, you know, because of you. They've had Jurassic World. Dominion, is it called? Yeah, Jurassic World Dominion. That went. But this is the ego of the small man, Tom Cruise. So they had Jurassic World Dominion. The Batman kept shooting in Liverpool as well, all throughout the pandemic. And now he's just effing and blinding and raging because of this. Jesus, mate. And they've got a long way to go as well, look. You know, it's going to be November 19th next year. I mean, what are you doing? Just calm it down. No one needs a little, you know, small man raging at them. It's embarrassing. You're embarrassing yourself. You look horrendous here. No one's going to want to work with you again. Literally no one at all. And like I say, remember I did all those videos on Ray Fisher, which coincidentally that whole investigation's been done and he's come out and said, like, yeah, on nothing happening really. So I don't know what resolution. I think he's been paid off, to be honest. But anyway, think about Ray Fisher complaining about abuse. This is abuse. Are we gonna have a public outcry like we had for Ray Fisher? Are we? Can we? No? No one cares, do they? You see how funny that is? I do think it's funny. But Ray Fisher, definitely, mate, if you're watching this, bro, don't work with Tom Cruise. You'll cry. You'll crap your pants. That's a man that will give you some abuse, I'll tell you that much. So anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Let me know down below. Love to hear it. Cheers. Take care.